Hello YouTube, Retro Prime here, how's it going? Gonna do a bit of a ranty video today because I've bought a figure that has seriously made me question whether I still want to collect Transformers. Now, said piece of shit is the Last Knight's, is it Berserker? Now, I've seen this guy in the films that I've watched on, like, you know, in passing, briefly, and thought, well, it's got a really good design, like a bit predatory and stuff, and really cool, and I know they're basically cannon fodder in the films, you know, like the Viacons for Prime, but they looked interesting. So when this figure came along, and I've seen some sort of initial photos, I was like, oh, I might pick that up. So yeah, so when I got Voyager Prime, I was sorely disappointed, still pissed off about it. Then I got Barricade and Squeaks, and they're just like, mwah, quite lovely and very good to have in the collection. They bring things to the table that I really like. So I'd flipped a few things on eBay. I'd bought things at car boots and at charity shops that I'd flipped and made quite a nice wee profit. So because I had that spare money, I thought, you know what, I'll take a punt on this guy and see if he's any good. And oh my god, is he a fucking piece of shit! Now, straight out of the box, he doesn't feel too bad. He feels the same quality and level as Barricade very much does. And he looks quite nice. I mean, he's got, like, so you'll see, he's got a lovely, I like the head sculpt. And he's got cool sculpting and painting, red paint, but on the back he's all kibble, like he's a shell former almost. And yeah, but then I quickly noticed that his joints were just loose, and his legs are loose, and his knees, well actually no, that's not true, the knees are really solid actually, but the hips and stuff are just loose. He has these tiny, can you see them? Little heels that in no way help him stand at all. Break them off and it wouldn't make any difference. I have a real hard time getting this figure to stand up. You've got to almost hunch him over and put his hands forward to balance him. It looks like he's on a tightrope. Oh no. All these joints, so he's got all his shell former parts in his arms and stuff, just come off dead easily. They're kept on with clips, like it's like a friction clip or whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it, and it's crap, and when you're transforming them, it comes off. And they very much just don't look very nice. The back, which is all shell, is okay, but it just doesn't tab in anywhere, I don't think. No, it doesn't. And it just floats on the back and keeps just unfolding and stuff, which is a pain in the ass. Like I said, he can't stand. His legs are meant to bend. So he's got like what you'd call an ankle, I suppose, a knee, and it's meant to bend. So his legs stand like that. But like I said, I think maybe the heels are meant to have a bit of sort of there rather than up like that. But it doesn't stand. Doesn't stand. It takes me age to pose. And once he's standing up, like if you're gonna be like, because like at our age, it's not like we sit and go and play with them. We pose them, put them in epic stances, and take photos. And this guy can't do that because he can only pretty much pull one pose, and then you've got to fucking leave him. He has his head, which comes off dead easily. Well, it looks good. These bits don't move very much. I mean, they're plastic, they're soft plastic, so they're malleable. They've not got any weight to them. So it kind of feels like he's wearing a mask. Rather than this being his head, I fully expect to pull his head off to see like a little face underneath. But no such luck. And like I said, because of the head, he can kind of look up. And that's pretty much it. So, do you know what? I'm not even going to show you him in robot mode because it's just, I can't even be transforming it. It doesn't fit together, doesn't tab together, there's hardly any paint apps. These things, he's like the parts that become the doors of his car mode, they both don't clip in vehicle mode, so it constantly looks like he's been smashed in at the front and he's all crumpled up. Yeah, it's just a horrible toy. And that's as far as I want to talk about it. Oh, you get these two like spike weapons, but they're really soft and I had to bend them back into shape at the packet and they're just shit. They store in vehicle mode. Sorry, this isn't even going to be a review because I doubt what talk about this anymore actually. So, but they store in vehicle mode. They store on his backpack, but they fall off at the touch of a button. And when you try and put them on, because it's like fucking Buckaroo, he falls over anyway. So, yeah, what a piece of shit. Yeah, really angry at how shit that quality that toy is. $22.99 that cost. $22.99, and it feels like it should have came for fucking Poundland and cost me £3 because it's cheap. It doesn't fit together. The transformation barely works. The joints are loose. It's almost. Do you know what? I did a video and it's uploaded onto my channel, but I've not published it. And it was a big rant about KOs because I was getting really pissed off with KO's becoming everyone's first port of call. When they see a new MP, they're like, oh, is it going to get KO's? When they were seeing like new figures being released, they're like, oh god, I hope they killed that. I hope I get an upscaled version of that. And I done a big rant about how, you know what, this is shit. We're Transformer fans. We're Transformer collectors. We should go for official first. We shouldn't go for the cheap, easy options. And then 2 days later, I got Optimus for the Voyager Last Knight Optimus, and I was like, why should I pay £30 for this piece of shit? Why should I? When I can get like a Masterpiece KO Ironhide for China for like half the price, and it's 5 times better the quality. Why should I give Hasbro money for fucking minimal effort toys? Shell formers and thin plastic and shit joints and no posability and no paint when I can get a better quality thing for China. I don't care. It's if they're going to take the piss out of me, I'll take the fucking piss out of them. So all bets are off as far as I'm concerned. KOs are the way to go, and I shall be looking to get to my first proper KO Masterpiece figure very soon. Yeah, and I never thought I'd say that. I mean, when I first started collecting, the Prime TV show was, like, Transformers Prime was on, and that's what got me back into Transformers. This guy cost me the same as this guy. And this is a fucking lovely toy. Thick plastic, heavy plastic, lovely joints. I mean, still they're loose now, but that's only because he's been played with for about 7 years. Epic weapons, you know, look at this, look at this. And the fucking light still works. So this cost me the same as this, and this isn't even worth half of what I paid for it. And it's got I'm disgusted. I'm just disgusted with the fact that I paid money for that. I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted in the company for thinking that's okay, and for charging us more than what they have been. Fuck you. And this guy that I paid 30 odd quid for is about the same quality as this, which I paid like 6 quid for in fucking B&M. There's no much difference between those, to be honest. Seriously? A crappy B&M KO toy can be just as good, almost, as a fucking Voyager Transformer for the official dudes. At least this one fucking stands and comes with some cool big weapons. No. Nah. That's me, I'm soured, very much so. Hello. Yeah. This is just anger at a toy that I paid way too much for, that delivers nothing. So it'll pass, I'm sure. But I wanted to rant about it because it's fucking ridiculous. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. Or has anyone else experienced this? Because I have seen people. I've seen loads of people. Because I have seen people post when I've posted on Twitter or whatever, saying, oh, these are crap. Saying, no, I've got these, they're really good, they're awesome, they're amazing, he's awesome. And I'm thinking, have I just got high standards? Which, if you watch any of my videos previously, you know I can get fun out of anything. I collect any Transformers and find some way to get joy out of them. I'll look for the positive in toys. So if I buy an RID figure, RID Sideswipe, a bit of a crap figure, but I love his paint scheme. Let's think. Like even Titans Return, and that's official, Titans Return, no. Awesome alt mode, but his alt mode's a bit half-assed and forced. But you know what, you're getting a Sharkticon for the first time in like, what, 20, 30 years. So you look for the positives. You go by price as well. Like, was it worth the money? Because if that cost me 2 quid, I'd be like, oh, it cost me 2 quid, that's not bad. But it didn't. It cost me 30, whatever it was, and that's fucking shocking. Yeah, questions need to be asked, I think. Yeah, so. Hello. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I just being negative? Or are KOs now the way to go because I don't want to waste my money on toys that aren't worth it? Yeah. Please like and subscribe to my channel because I like conversations about this kind of thing, and the more of you that do, the more people I can talk to, and we can get together and beat up Hasbro and Takara. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, I've got to go about my daily business now, so I will see you guys on the flip side. Cheerio. Eesh.